Игра адаптируется под ваши действия. История будет развиваться так, как решите вы. На протяжении тысячелетий Форестеры были верными знаменосцами Старков. Ныне на севере разразилась война, и вражеские дома хотят присвоить рощу железных стволов, которые владеют Форестеры, себе. Железно-желтовые редкие деревья, которые произрастают в самых темных уголках волчьего леса. В эти смутные времена судьба дома Форестеров висит на волоске. Всем привет! И мы начинаем прохождение Игры престолов от студии Telltale Games. Всем приятного просмотра!
The great Jamie Lannister, Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the North.
Set free by the women. You'd think he'd done it himself the way he tells it. Lord Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know.
Это игра по знаменитому
Make sure it's spotless this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains all over it.
Но
Now that is a proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You'll never have a sword like that. I say that as a friend. And if we're being honest, you are just a squire.
Why not?
You don't give swords like that to pig farmers.
I had a hand in it, you know.
A hand in what?
Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent. Next he'll tell us he caught Tyrion too.
So what really?
Someone caught him, I suppose. Ask any man here and they'll say it was them.
You captured the Kingslayer. Well, I had a hand in it, aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What did I tell you?
Brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
Not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm questioning Norrin's story. It grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on. It's your job.
Right, thanks.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it. Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach. House Tully is forever in his debt. They've never seen a field ploughed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield. Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate. To Robb Stark, the King in the North! The King in the North! Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honour to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard! The gods have favoured us. Onward to Casterly Rock! Aye! Death to the Lannisters! Aye! Iron from ice! Aye!
Garrett.
Yes, my lord?
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question, what's to be done with you? It's been on my mind for a while now. Something must be done.
What do you mean?
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you? You serve me well.
Let me fight for you, my lord.
You've more than proven your ability on the battlefield. No man would question that. There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow. Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester. It's well deserved, Garrett. Your hard work has paid off.
So I'm no longer a squire?
As of tomorrow, no. But for now, keep this between us. We're celebrating tonight, and I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Now go, and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
Bloody hell.
Squire!
Fetch us more wine!
Can you give me a hand? Come on. Can I get up to you?
Yeah, no problem.
I have been a squire longer than you, so I outrank you. You should help me. Fetch more wine, scrub my armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up ignoring what you said. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk, a liar, and an arrogant prick.
It's your job to do the work and stop complaining.
You try squiring for Nora and see how much you like it. See, that's where you're lucky. Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shovel and slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honour in the 7 kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming. But not by much.
Who doesn't love bacon?
Pig farmers. All I'm saying is, at this rate will never be more than this, which is nothing, the lowest of the low. For all I know, we could be squires for life. Hauling wine around a fucking wedding. What a waste of fucking time.
Give it time. You'll get there.
Easy for you to say. Maybe if my uncle were castellan in House Forrester, I'd feel different.
Who my uncle is, that's nothing to do with it. How much further?
It's right over there. Take your time.
You lot have drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood.
Fucking phrase.
Nice night for a wedding. It's not often he finds a willing husband for one of his daughters.
Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett. What? What's wrong? What's gotten into you? You're acting rather odd. You've had too much wine.
We have enough wine.
Then take the fucking flagon already.
What's wrong with him? Something the matter?
Owen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush. But what about... What the hell was that about? Slow down, would you? What's the rush?
We have to warn the others.
Warn them about what?
There's no time to explain. We need to find Roderick. He's out there by himself.
We need to get back to camp.
Roderick!
Garrett, we have to get back. A gift from the king.
Ready, boys!
Готов.
Whoa!
Цель.
Shoot that
Стреляйте в
one!
него.
What?
Что это было? Это как вообще? В смысле? Валара Марголис. Не, подожди. Как это? Что это было? Как было? Я не понял.
Ready, boys! Whoa! Shoot that one! What?
О, да, уже выяснил. Такое было.
Look out!
Родрик.
Good fucking riddance!
Как пидорок. А я не понял. Как он ранее это получил? Он наверняка как-то.
Garrett, did you find Roderick? Speak up, Garrett. Did you see him or not?
Hey, he's gone, my lord. There was nothing I could do.
Ничего не могу делать.
Find a weapon,
Найди
quickly!
оружие. Живо.
You fucking traitor! Go, my lord, while there's still time!
Есть такая возможность.
Seven hells.
Седьмое пекло.
We have to keep
Нам надо
moving, my
продолжать
lord.
путь, милорд.
I'd never make it.
Необходимо не выбраться.
They'll
Они
hunt us
высадят
down
нас и
like
убьют, как
dogs.
собак. Олдер Фрейд говорит, что вам пора уходить. Не беги, сражайся.
Guard this with your
Береги,
life.
береги его ценой своей жизни.
Eternity and
Верни его в
where
железный
it
холм, где
belongs.
ему самое место.
There's no time to
Нам нельзя
waste.
тратить время.
I'll be damned if I
Будь
let it
проклят, если
fall
я попаду
into
в
the
руки
hands of
этих
those
предателей.
traitors. You have to go.
I will do as you
Я
command,
понял
my
ваш
lord.
приказ, милорд.
You have served me
Ты был
well.
хорошим оруженосцем.
I know I
Я
can
знал,
count
что
on
могу на
you.
тебя рассчитывать.
Tell your uncle.
Передай своему дяде.
Tell him
Передай ему.
the North
Северная
Grove
Русь не должна быть
must never be
потеряна.
lost. Tell no one but
Это
him.
должен
Do you
быть только он,
understand?
ты понял?
You must swear. Tell only your uncle Duncan. The future of the house may depend on it.
I swear that I
Then
will,
what's
my
more?
lord.
Hey, it's those foresters.
Эй, это за Форестер, ступай.
On your honor, you
Ты
must
должен
do
делать
this
это
for your
ради
house.
нашего дома.
Go!
Ступай.
Kill those
Убейте этих проклятых Форестеров.
With love,
Побеги этого Олдера Фрея. Железные из льда. Земля Форестеров. Королевский тракт. Так. Продолжаем.
Blood.
Кровь.
Fresh.
Свежая. Я не буду заострять на каждом предмете свое внимание.
That's father's car.
Это делегация.
Lord Bolton better
Вот
give
уж
us
надеюсь,
fucking
что после
titles
этого
for
Лорд
this.
Болтон вознаградит нас
To
щедро.
maybe coming.
Видимо,
At least
близко.
still have his
Поэтому
bacon.
Болтонам нужно пополнить запас провизии.
Move along, boy.
Брысь
There's
отсюда,
nothing for
пацан,
you
тебе здесь
here.
делать нечего.
Father.
I
Отец,
said move on. Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs. I recognize
я знаю
you.
тебя.
You're a forester squire. Former stock bannermen have no claim on land anymore. Or haven't you heard?
Или ты не слышал?
The Starks are
Ты
dead.
мертвы.
Where'd you get
Откуда
that
у тебя этот
sword?
меч?
Not a chance that sword is his. Must have stolen it. Out here by himself. Probably a deserter. None of your fucking
ваше
business. We're gonna feed you to the fucking pigs. That sword's too big for you, boy. You can barely pick it up. Get off my land. This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he like a proper lordly sword like that.
Ого.
No.
Нет.
I'll have that sword,
Я
boy.
заберу его, парень.
Come get it,
Попробуй
you
забери ее,
bastard.
ублюдок.
Alright,
Ну ладно.
finish this
Прикончите
fucking
этого
big farmer.
свинопаха.
Pathetic.
Он жалок.
You really are a pig farmer, aren't you?
Готов.
Mercy,
Спасибо.
please,
Пожалуйста.
I beg of you.
Умоляю тебя.
I have a family.
Yes,
They'll never survive without me.
Не выживут
I
без
have no
меня.
quarrel with you. I was only following
Это
orders.
выполнение приказ. Ладно. Спасибо.
Lord Whitehill will see
Вот
you
Владимир
hang for
теперь тебя
this.
за это.
That much I
Это я тебе
promise.
обещаю. Что ты рано бегаешь?
Father?
Отец?
Garrett,
Гаррет,
you survived.
ты жив.
Your sister,
Твоя сестра.
she hid.
Она пряталась.
I tried to stop them.
I'll kill the men
Я
who
убью
did
тех, кто
this.
это сделал. Железный холм. Крепость дома Форестера. Продолжаем.
It's Garrett!
Это Гаррет.
Get the Castellan!
Приведите
Tell him his nephew
Костеляна.
survived!
Скажите, что его племянник выжил.
Garrett,
Гаррет,
I was too late.
я опоздал.
They were
Они
already
уже
dead.
были мертвы.
bring the maester. Meet us
Приведите
in the
мастера,
Great
мы
Hall.
должны залететь в
Quickly.
итоге, скорее.
Two Whitehill
Это
soldiers
уже Whitehill
and a Bolton.
и один Болтон.
They killed my
Они убили
family.
мою семью.
And for what?
Ради чего?
My sister, she
Моя сестра, ей
was only 8
было
years
всего
old.
8 лет.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's
Это
unimaginable,
немыслимо,
unacceptable.
неприемлемо.
You have my
Я соболезную твоей
condolences.
утрате.
Thank you, Maester.
Благодарю ваш мастер.
The blade
Порез
cut deep,
глубокий,
but I should
но
be able
думаю,
to
не
save your
удастся
leg.
спасти твою ногу.
Your justice was
Твое
swift.
правосудие было
Some will
необходимо.
call it vengeance.
Некоторые
No
это
doubt the
скажут,
Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you. But the Whitehills won't see it that way.
They attacked me.
Они на меня
I had no
напали,
choice
но
but
не
to
было
defend
выбора, я
myself.
уже был
Of
защищен.
course. And we
Конечно,
can't let the
мы не
Whitehills
могли
just
позволить
walk all
вообще
over us.
выйти из спины из воды.
These maggots ought
Эти
to help
личинки
prevent
помогут
infection.
избавиться от инфекции.
Hold the wound open for me, would
Раскрой
you?
рану, ладно? Жесть.
These are dark days, I
Для
fear.
нас настало
To
страшное
lose the
время.
Lord of the
Это
house and the
предательство
eldest son through
Лорда
such a
Форема и его
despicable
старшего
act
сына.
of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses
Даже
than
были
ours have
такие
fallen in
дома,
times such as
страдали в
this.
трудные времена.
The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Our house will
Наш
never
дом
fall.
упадет.
By the gods, let's hope you're
Надеюсь,
right.
ты прав.
The future of this house is
Будущее
in
этого
Lord
дома
Ethan's
теперь
hands
в
now,
руках лорда
although
Итана.
he is young
Но Армаут
and
не
altogether
готов взять
unprepared
это
to lead. Right.
Потерпи, сейчас немного пощипать.
This might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you?
Подержи это, ладно?
I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen.
That's not how it
Все было не
happened.
так.
Roderick had already fallen.
Although I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
Вес на правую ногу.
Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Так, что делать-то будем? Давайте это посматриваться. Что делать?
Mirror.
Мира.
Still in King's Landing, I suppose.
В Королевской гавани.
Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home.
Домой.
Talia and Ethan.
Таля и Итан.
I suppose Lord Ethan now.
Лорд Итан.
Ryan.
Гривен.
Never easy being the fourth born son.
Быть нелегко.
Lady Forrester.
Леди Форестер.
She's always been
Она
kind
всегда
to
была
me.
добра ко мне.
Treated me like I was a
Она
Forrester
всегда ко мне
myself.
так, будто я и сам Форестер.
Asher.
Эшер.
Exiled to
К
Essos,
сожалению,
unfortunately.
его изгнали в Эс.
Lord Forrester.
Лорд Форестер.
It was an honor to
Мне
squire
было
for
честь
him.
служить ему оруженосцем.
Gregor the Good.
Грегор Добрый.
Roderick.
Родерик.
He was our best
Он
warrior
лучший
by
нашим
far.
воином. В ноте больше Форестеров на странице Хорекса.
You seem to be favouring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maestro Tingrin. Look,
Я в порядке,
I'll show you.
Ротенгрин, смотрите. Место лорда. Ничего не сказал, ничего не сказал, да?
the Ironwood Grove.
Роща железных стволов. Мы тронемся.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
I guess.
Пожалуй. Ага. Он не против? Ну ладно. Поговорите с мастером, когда закончите осматривать.
This might help.
Они могут пригодиться. Так, это что такое? Меч Форестера.
I may be mistaken. You do seem able to put weight on it.
Так, показать меч. Так.
It's a good thing you've done, bringing that back to House Forrester.
Форестером.
By right, that belongs to Lord Ethan now. That sword has been handed down through 50 generations of Forresters. Did your leg feel weak?
No,
Нет.
I just wanted to ask you.
Поговорить.
Can I go now?
Теперь мне можно идти?
I believe your leg
Я
will be
думаю, что она
fine.
будет выходить
Only
в
time
порядке,
will
время
tell.
покажет, но
Lady Forrester.
Леди Форестер.
Welcome home, Garrett.
Возвращение,
We're all
Гаррет.
relieved to know
Мы
you
все очень рады,
survived.
что ты
Thank you,
выжил.
my lady.
Благодарю вас, миледи.
Talia asked to see
Таля
you.
хотела увидеть
Garrett,
тебя.
I heard what
Гаррет, я слышала о
happened.
случившемся.
Is it true?
Это правда?
Your
Твоя
family...
семья.
I'm so sorry.
Мне очень жаль.
Me too.
Мне тоже.
Off to bed now.
Теперь
Hurry
спать.
on.
Скорее.
Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Whatever you can recall.
You saved my life,
Он
my
спас
lady.
меня, он спас меня, леди.
Yet not Roderick's.
Но не Родрика.
You were with Roderick, no?
Был с Родриком.
I'm sure it was chaos and confusion, But if you can remember anything...
Robb Stark named him to lead the van for the march on Casterly Rock.
A fitting tribute, no doubt. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed?
He asked me to return this to House Forrester. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response. It's too dangerous, especially now. Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family. I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones who should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
They attacked me!
And they'll say they were keeping the peace in the name of House Bolton. It's an argument you cannot win. We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard. It was his family they killed.
They deserve to die. All of them. I say we fight.
Listen to your nephew. He speaks sense.
With what army? Our best men were killed at the Twins, along with our lord.
Then what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this will accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I'd have done the same, as any man would.
I've done nothing wrong.
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay? Duncan, the boy has suffered enough.
You can't send me away.
We have no choice, Garrett.
Where would you have the boy go?
The one place that's safe, beyond the reach of the Boltons.
You're sending him to the war. The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution.
Uncle, our place is here. Who would defend the house? You said we need men who can fight.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you. To stay would bring destruction upon us all. I know that's not what you want. I know it's difficult to understand. But you must think of the house.
Still not right.
No, it's not. But it's what's best.
That settles it then.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The Whitehills will come looking for you. Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given a chance. I would. God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. I know you want to stay, but Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
You're the only family I have left.
In my heart, I know I'll see you again.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What? What is it?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry, you caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
He said tell only you.
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. I assume you kept your word. You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help. I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help. Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll make you proud.
You already have.
Garrett, wait!
Погоди.
Be safe.
Береги себя. Итан. Этого, ребят, слушайте, посторонний сумку, не обращайте внимания.
I couldn't find him.
Нигде не могу его
Could
найти.
you?
А ты?
He hides too well.
Похожий
And if he was
прятаться,
smart,
если он
he would
боится
reveal
найти, то он
himself.
покажется.
I don't like this game
Мне
anymore.
нравится эта игра.
Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
I'm here.
Я тут.
It's
Все
okay.
хорошо.
Don't worry.
Не беспокойся.
It's just a
Это
game,
всего лишь игра,
Ryan.
Район.
Stupid game.
Глупая
I
игра.
don't like
Она
it.
мне не нравится.
He was worried you were
Боюсь,
gone.
что ты пропал
I
на
thought we'd
совсем.
never find you
Я думал,
again.
что больше не
I'm
увидим.
right here.
Не бойся,
And I
я тут.
promise
Я обещаю,
I'm
я
not
никуда
going
не денусь.
anywhere.
I wish Mira was
Я
here.
хочу, чтобы Мира
And
была
Asher.
тут.
And
И Эшер.
Roderick.
И Родрик.
I do too.
Я тоже.
But Mira's in
Но
King's
Родрик сейчас
Landing
придет
and...
Can't she come home?
Разве она не может
I don't
прийти
want her to
вернуться?
die
Я
too.
хочу, чтобы она умерла.
Ryan, she's
Риона,
perfectly
она в полной
safe, I
безопасности.
promise you.
Обещаю.
I don't want Garrett to
Благодаря
die
тебе.
either.
Не хочу, чтобы
Maester
Гаррет погиб.
Ortengren said
Мейстер
he got sent to the
сказал, что его
wall.
отправили на стену.
I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
He won't get hurt.
Ничего не случится.
He got hurt by those
Говорят,
White Hill
что
men.
человек White Hill.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Sir Royland forgets himself.
I don't care what he says. I can protect you.
Я смогу вас защитить.
What does milksop
А что
mean?
значит молокосос?
I don't know.
Не знаю.
But I know it's
Но
not
это
good.
что-то нехорошее.
Ethan, you should
Ethan,
let Sir
пусти
Royland
его,
teach you
она
how to
тебя
wield a
будет
sword.
мечом.
Like like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Do you remember when we were younger? We all used to play here. You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them.
I may have to change.
I'd rather have my brother than a lord.
We'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I can have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once.
You have to understand, being Lord is a great responsibility. I can't just fool around.
Thank you for that, Roderick.
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the Lord.
If I were Lord, I would command Ethan to stay, with his family.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
I can handle Lord Whitehill.
Well said, my lord.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men will move.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house.
Thank you, Lord Whitehill.
My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
My father died a hero, fighting for the North against traitors, oath-breakers.
Aye! And look where that got him. And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much. Bloody Forresters.
Fetch Lord Whitehill some bread and salt. It was an oversight, Lord Whitehill. I promise it won't happen again.
Not likely. You Foresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries, you cunt.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
That's enough, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Your man, the squire, we were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
Garrett was only defending himself.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men, and a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name, and you are the Lord of this house.
Your men attacked and drew first blood. They murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. Soldiers worth 100 of their time. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
I took care of it. He received his punishment and it's done. He's gone.
What? Gone? That was my justice to deliver, boy, and you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honourable men.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
Thank you for coming, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own, that the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
We're in the right, Lord Whitehill. Remember that.
Your son did well, my lady. He kept his wits while Lord Whitehill lost his temper. A lesser man would have been rattled, but Ethan here held his ground.
You were brave, my son, but you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once. Your sister can help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favour, and Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay, if it's presented to her as it should be.
Так, что делать? Ну давайте-ка просто осматриваться. Все равно делать. Записочка. Меня интересует записка.
Father.
Отец.
Much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Юнкайская монета, модель сделана из железного ствола, брошь из Хайгардена. Посмотреть мы и так можем. Держу в курсе. Старая пыльная книга.
Wonders made by man by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick.
Подарок от Родрика.
I hope to see them all someday.
Увижу с ними. Нет, не увидишь это, конечно. С Родриком это очень печально.
King's Landing.
Королевская гавань.
I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
Сегодня на холме. Телок. Так. Больше ничего нету, я что-то... А, во. А что раньше не появлялось?
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
One moment.
Секундочку.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
Я могу вернуться позже.
No, it's fine. Come in.
Ходи.
Begging your pardon, milady, but you all right? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm fine, thank you.
Of course, milady.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady. You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
It's widely known that I work for Lady Marjorie.
I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Steps, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but...
Why are you telling me this?
I heard them arguing about House Forrester and...
House Forrester?
I thought you'd like to know. Forgive me if I was mistaken. I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. Most people don't tend to notice a call boy, not in King's Landing with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there. Good night, milady.
Доброй ночи, миледи. Тут быстро субтитры прилетают, я даже не успеваю читать.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss. From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
I need your help, my lady.
Of course, and I will help you in any way I can. But there's another matter we must attend to first. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the royal sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself.
How did you respond?
I told her you are one of my most trusted handmaidens, that you can hardly be blamed for the actions of your father and brother. Nonetheless, she demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort. For what, I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
I cannot apologize, my lady. I'm not a traitor.
I know you're not, but you must find a way to appease her. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear. See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us. You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Good luck.
You can do this.
Ну что ж, давайте беседовать.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Your Grace.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is. The girl can speak for her house.
House Forrester's loyalty to the crown never wavers, Your Grace.
I see. And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
They are noble, not traitors, Your Grace.
Noble? Perhaps once, for a northern house. But now they're merely dead. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Roose Bolton also served the Starks, Your Grace.
And proved his loyalty to the crown by bringing their house to a swift and sudden end. Old allegiances are not easily abandoned, but now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
To our mutual benefit, Your Grace.
And at the pleasure of your king. It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace.
Да, Ваше Величество.
I would do
Я делаю
anything.
всё.
I see.
Понятно.
What would you have the girl
Что ты
do,
делаешь, что должна
Cersei?
делать,
It's
Серсея?
not as if she
Она
fought
же
beside the
сражалась вместе со
Starks,
Старком.
wielding a battle
Она
axe for the
держалась
Northern
возле
Army.
армии Севера.
It raises an interesting
Это
question, I
поднимает
suppose.
интересный вопрос. Я
Can we
полагаю.
truly blame
Можно
those
ли
who end up
винить
on the
тех,
wrong
кто
side of the war?
оказалось
Our dear
на
Marjorie
войне?
here was betrothed to Rhaenyra Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her
Можно ли мы
for her
судить её за
mistake?
эту ошибку?
Should she be
Должна
held
ли быть она
accountable?
возбудите за это?
I won't judge her,
Я
Your
не стану
Grace.
судить её, Ваше
I
Величество.
wasn't
Я не
there.
была там.
I
Я не
didn't face her
сталкивалась с её
decisions.
решениями.
Aren't you a delightful girl?
Ты очаровательная
If only
девушка.
one could
Живёт,
flit
не
through
имея
life
собственного
without ever
мнения.
holding an opinion of their own.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define.
This
This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let the
would...
girl answer the question. Go on.
I must choose Marjorie, Your Grace. I serve at her pleasure.
Clearly your handmaiden does not have her priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
She's headstrong, isn't she? Not surprising, I suppose, for a northern girl, but not very encouraging either. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't dress Bruce Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
You were brave to declare your loyalty to Lady Marjorie. No doubt she was pleased, but Cersei, she will not soon forget what you said. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I wasn't trying to please her.
I think that was clear to everyone. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
I wouldn't want to anger Cersei.
And you'd be wise not to. But I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous.
I'm sorry, Lord Tyrion, but it's a risk I cannot afford.
I admire your discretion. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
Thank you for the advice, Lord Tyrion.
Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Mira, I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing. It's more than a little intimidating.
It didn't go very well.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. But at least it's over now. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah!
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour, which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
He is quite handsome.
And quite passionate, from what I've heard. Perhaps Lady Marjorie can make the right introductions. Who knows, we might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well. Which is more than you can say for his mother.
I'd marry anyone if it helped my family.
Right. Of course. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match! Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing? Well? Sarah?
It wasn't me, my lady.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was rather disappointed by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
People are not always so easy to please. If you showed Cersei your true heart, she would stab it with a fork.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important. I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her. Go on. Ask.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa. Please, Lady Marjorie, I beg of you. I fear for my family's safety.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Королевский тракт. Волчий лес.
Seven hells.
Седьмое пекло.
Let's play a little game, shall we? Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat? Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets, but the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. Two at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh. Listen. There. Hear that? I know I heard something. Never mind. We've wasted enough time already. Bloody hell!
Lord Ethan!
Lord Ethan.
As I was saying, you are young, and there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you.
Lord Gerhard the Tall, founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
I want to be like that, like my father.
Your father was well regarded by nearly everyone. It took years, if not decades, to earn. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move! Summon the Lord!
I've done nothing wrong! I was only trying to survive!
Lord Ethan. Maester.
Who is this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Is what Sir Royland said true?
Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right. He speaks true. I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter.
Then you admit to the crime, in front of all gathered here.
I am only what this house made me. You cannot expect a man to live on loyalty alone.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it
Men
is.
need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their Lord will not permit it.
You can send him to the wall.
I will decide.
Take his fingers! He's a thief! If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. You'll be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
I sentence you to the wall, where you join the Night's Watch.
No! Please, my lord! My family, without me, they'll die!
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due.
Not just yourself, of course. You can weigh on any lord.
Maester, what do you think?
Me?
Yes. Did I do what's right?
The wall seems like a fitting place for a thief. Only hope he doesn't find Garrett there and take his anger out on the poor squire.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom and experience.
Who do you think I should choose?
There are 2 capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here, the bracer of the Sentinel, the badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen Sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your Sentinel will wear this for all to see.
I'll make the right choice as Sentinel.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Да, Милалом будет нелегко. И Дункан тоже смотрит, смотри. Ладно, с кем бы я хотел первым поговорить, так это... Дункан.
Duncan.
Yes, my lord.
Да, милорд.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
No, it's nothing. I just need to walk and clear my head.
Хотя ладно, давайте. Поговорим.
Back again, my lord.
Давайте про стражу.
As Lord, I must name a Sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
Actually, I wanted to ask, why did you send Garrett away?
I did it for your own protection, my lord. Garrett had to go. By sending him away myself, I thought it would keep you blameless in the eyes of the Whitehills. I only hope to give you an advantage. And I regret any action you disapprove of.
That's a clever strategy.
I do hope that's a good thing, my lord.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Ладно, поговорили. Теперь поговорим с Сиром Ройландом.
Sword up!
Поднять меч,
Swing left!
налево.
Parry!
Парируйте.
Wrong!
Неправильно.
I didn't know dogs could hold swords.
Word?
Of course, my lord.
Конечно, милорд.
I have many decisions to make. I wanted your advice. What's the state of our defenses? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot, ready? No, but they will. We post anyone who can hold a spear along the parapet, up where they won't get much scrutiny, and put our meanest, nastiest looking brutes front and centre. That'll show Ramsay we're a force in our own right. You've got to project power, especially when you're weak.
Thank you, Sir Royland. I'll let you get back to training these men.
Thank you, my lord. And I'll be sure to watch out for more deserters. After today, I suspect there'll be more to come. Yes, my lord.
I need to name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins, or wield the sword in equal measure. I'm the man you need. And might I remind you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the wall. He undermined your authority, and made you look weak to the Whitehills. I would never do that to you. And if you pardon me saying so, I think your father would be proud, seeing you make good choices as a young lord.
I haven't made my decision yet, but I appreciate your opinion.
So, when will you declare your decision, my lord?
Tonight, at the small council meeting.
Very good. I trust your judgment, my lord.
Swords up! You can't
Можно,
lift them,
кстати,
yeah?
заранее отдать на руки, походу. Ну ладно. Поговорим с миссией Мейстером.
Maester?
Мейстер?
Yes, Lord Ethan.
Да, вот.
Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
Yes, Maester.
Да, мой
I'm
мастер, я
ready.
готов.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
You may sit.
Можете сесть.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
Так, и знаете, кто это будет? Скорее всего, Дункан, потому что, во-первых, он, ну как сказать, поступает, во-первых, разумно, дает ценные советы, в отличие от Сира Ройланда, потому что, вот, ну, судя по его характеру, он любит насилие, только насилие. То есть, нужно скрестить мечи и все дела, вот это вот все, да? Вот. Как бы Дункан, как я уже сказал, да, дает свои ценные советы. Гарреда, да, он отправил на стену, но как он сказал, чтобы обезопасить дом или что, или самого его обезопасить. Но мне кажется, что его выбор был верным, потому что это правильно, иначе как еще делать. В общем, я назначаю Дункана стражем, потому что он дружит с головой, думает стратегически, а это, думаю, ценное качество, нежели сила там, что еще, сражения и прочее. Главное не только сражения и вот там, какого, сила, да, но еще и стратегия. Дункан именно так мыслит, так думает, поэтому я выбираю его.
Duncan Tuttle, you will be my sentinel.
Tuttle? This is reckless. Lord Ethan has made his choice. I will not disappoint you, my lord.
Now, Sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
Our scout says only a day's ride from here, with no time to waste.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
We can handle Ramsay Snow. He doesn't scare me.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls. Ignore Sir Royland. You named me Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the bloody small council.
Enough! Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering? Neither will I.
Sir Royland is clearly able and ready to take up arms, but the rest of our soldiers are not. We need to take a cunning approach. Diplomacy can be a sharper instrument than a sword.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand.
Gentlemen, please. Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
Mother, what do you recommend we do?
We must give him whatever he wants and be done with it. It's too dangerous to do otherwise.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah,
The wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough!
Хватит. Хорошо, что тут Тейлор дает время подумать. Хорошо прям вот сделали, дают время подумать. Ну как бы заключим мы сделку, а сами-то останемся, возможно, без ничего, возможно, даже потребует больше, а может быть и весь железный ствол, фиг знает вообще. Вот, а получается вот Дункан, в принципе, думает нормально, стратегически, хитрость использует. Да, то есть по-хитрому все как бы план. Да. Но... Вот насчет боя я не знаю, как бы. Ну, я все-таки использую дипломатию.
My new sentinel favours a certain approach, and I agree. I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow. I would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first. I'll offer our allegiance and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival. Invite him into this hall and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Ramsay Snow is no lord. That's absurd. You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
Lord Ethan?
Не стоит злить Рамси.
I will meet him in the Great Hall.
A wise move, my lord.
It's careless. Can't you see Tuttle is steering you wrong?
That's enough, Royland. Lord Ethan has given his command.
How many years have I served this house? I cannot listen to that bloody idiot anymore. Forgive me, my lord, but you are not ready to be lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Sit down at once.
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow in the Great Hall, and we will not offer our ironwood.
And don't worry, Lord Ethan. I will stand beside you, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
My lord, I have fought for this family for many years. Do not forget that.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
You want to bring him back?
He's a skilled fighter, but what's more, he has the will to fight, a hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister.
Why would you bring him back after you exiled him?
He exiled himself. He has no desire to rule. Asher is volatile, but that is his strength too. Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you. It's something we could use. You're a thinker, Ethan. You contemplate, and a lord needs that. But a lord also needs swords. I'm trying to do what's best for this family, what this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a forester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Lady Mira, da. Da. Чуть-чуть. Печать семьи Тырол. А зачем? Ключ. Сейчас тоже, да? Да не, зачем нам?
Marjorie?
Marjorie?
Oh. Lady Marjorie is still with the king, I thought you'd want to know.
Я подумала, что ты захочешь
Thank you.
поговорить. Спасибо.
Mira, look, the other day when you asked Lady Marjorie for help, I only spoke out of fear for her. I want to help you if there's anything I can do. Your poor family. I can't imagine how you must feel.
Please don't repeat what you heard to anyone.
Of course, I never would. Lady Marjorie is always saying how important friends and allies are in King's Landing. Just know, I will be here for you if you ever... My lady, I'll leave you to talk.
What did King Joffrey say, my lady?
Joffrey, my lady.
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family. I'll need this mended.
Gods.
He said I was too easily swayed, and he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear, for now, but it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again. Nothing I said could cheer him. He wouldn't even speak to me when I left him.
What can I do to make this better, my lady?
There's nothing you can do, Mira.
Understand, it was my mother's plan, not mine. I just hope you can find some way to forgive me.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry, my lady.
Soon I will be queen, and maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now, we must both be cautious.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
Milady.
Milady.
Begging your pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
How long have you been waiting there?
Not long. I was just passing by when I saw you emerge from Lady Marjorie's room. I hope you saw. I was right before. About Lady Marjorie and Queen Cersei. I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family, if you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things. things that could be useful for you.
How can I trust you? There are spies everywhere in King's Landing.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies. Hopefully I've proven I could be useful to you.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who... People who'd be willing to help you.
Where's Sir Royland? He should be here. The man values pride more than honor. We'll do without him. And without King's Landing. I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. Your men stand ready to act if needed.
I hope so.
You made the right decision, my lord.
Isn't this a lovely pile of timber? Not the place I'd want to be if there was a fire.
Ironwood is near impervious to flame, my lord.
Is it?
May I introduce Lord Ramsay of House Bolton, son of Roose Bolton? Although a bastard, Lord Ramsay has the full authority of
Thank
the
you,
Warden of the...
Lord. That's enough. Who is this little boy? Is he lost?
May I offer you bread and salt, Lord Ramsay?
I loathe bread and salt. Aren't you the little lord? Lord Whitehall told me you were young, but this... Look at you.
A token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forrester Iron.
Carved by our most skilled craftsman.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much. Don't know what's so special about it.
What do you think?
Not bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn.
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently. Look at that. More forest.
Lord Ramsay?
Come out where I can see.
We really must focus on the business at hand.
What is it you want, Lord Ramsay?
What do I want? Everything. Nothing. We'll see. First, let's see you bend the knee to my father, Lord Bolton, Warden of the North. Words are wind. Anyone can say they're loyal. I want you to show me.
My lord.
Ha! That wasn't so hard now, was it? Here's the thing. I don't care about your loyalty. The Crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
No, Lord Ramsay.
That's a good little lord.
You can't trust her, Forrester. They murdered our men.
It was Forrester Squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton.
He was within his right. They killed his family.
His right? He killed a loyal soldier in my father's army. Then you welcomed me into your hall like a proper lord. hoping I wouldn't linger outside long enough to notice your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone. The Whitehills will be taking control of your Ironwood from this day forward.
What?
The Ironwood? But
that is our livelihood.
Then you'd better well find another fucking job.
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't? We are talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down.
We have loyal craftsmen who make the finest weapons. The Whitehills have no such craftsmen. Do you want Ironwood for the next 5 years? Or the next 50 generations?
The little Lord does have a point. We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your Ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before. To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
At Ironrath? That we cannot abide. Ethan.
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no more trouble.
This will cause more trouble, not less.
Not for me. You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff will lead the garrison.
You have no right. Whitehills have no place here.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Duncan, don't.
Look at this little Forester. You're not frightened, are you?
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin, my lord.
Ah, twin. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother. I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
We have more to discuss, Lord Snow.
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
Let her go.
She's quite pretty, your sister. We'd get along well.
My lord, if you want a hostage, take me.
I suppose you can stay. Aren't you the brave lord?
What have you done?
But I don't want brave lord. Far too much trouble.
Ethan! Ethan! No!
Even though you did bend the knee. I think we've come to an understanding. I certainly feel better about all this.
What have you done?
However, the Foresters need to keep their end of the bargain. Take the boy as your ward.
No!
Kill him if they give you any trouble.
Brian!
Lovely meeting all of you. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Somebody help him!
Fetch the maester quickly!
You brought this on yourself.
Mama!
Stop!
Don't let him go!
Let it go!
Stop that! Help me! Ryan, please! Let me go! Ryan! Do something!
Ethan? My son.
Просто нету слов, ребят. Офигеть просто. Ваша история началась. В следующем эпизоде «Игра престолов». Просто... Понимаете, ребят?
Ethan sacrificed himself for us all. He saved Talia's life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
This house needs a leader. Lord Ethan named me Sentinel. I will lead this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you flat out refused.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester above all other loyalties. Those who will not stop until Ethan is avenged. Until Ryan is home again. Our house will not fall. We will be ready.
Nothing comes without a cost, my lady. Are you prepared for what might happen?
Не, ну просто... Бу, друг морга. А? То есть у меня даже онлайна нету. Вот вы понимаете, да, то, что я даже не мог присоединиться нормально. Фу. Я даже не мог войти нормально в аккаунт Telltale. То есть как бы... Я даже не мог войти в аккаунт Telltale. Я не знаю почему. Я сейчас, конечно, еще раз попробую без записи. Ну, прям сейчас попробую. Если не получится, то все. Ой. Сейчас, секунду. Да блин. Короче, ребят, войти у меня не получилось. Поэтому, возможно, даже выборы мы не посмотрим. Выборы мы с вами не посмотрим. Это печально. В общем, все. Всем спасибо за просмотр. С вами был Кирилл. Всем удачи и до следующего эпизода.